If you're like the tens of thousands of women who have used this already, you'll feel like you've gone through a relationship time machine and have created a better, more connected, more intimate, sexier, and more fun relationship with your man just by pushing a few buttons on the cell phone you have in your pocket or purse right now. Need proof? Just listen to what a few of my Text the Romance Back 2.0 customers have to say about the program. Connie tried the program and said, "A simple thank you is not enough to repay you for Text the Romance Back. It works. I'm a believer." Sherry says, "I'm 34, married with 3 children. After all the years and the routine of the 3 kids, my husband and I had gotten to the point of feeling like roommates. But with your program and subtle text messages, we're reigniting the spark." Ellen from Illinois says, "TRB turned my relationship into something that started me blushing again. Even my 19-year-old daughter and her friends are jealous, but I don't let them read the texts, of course." Rachel says, "Just wanted to say thank you for TRB. I have used it several times, and boy, did he respond in a positive way." MS says, "The guy I love just wanted to be friends. I used the techniques in Text the Romance Back to keep the lines of communication open. Now he's the one going out of his way to keep in contact with me and finds me totally irresistible. As he puts it, no other woman has done that for him, and I have gotten under his skin." EK from Atlanta says, "Got an immediate response to the text. After not hearing from a guy from a month, I was greatly surprised by how quickly he responded and that he responded at all." And a very happy customer from Los Angeles says, "I have been getting some great communication with the guy that I love. I am able to volley back and forth with him instead of going for the slam. He seems to want more and more from each text." And those are just a few of the hundreds and hundreds of emails I've received from incredibly satisfied women after trying this simple system. Here's my promise to you. If you've got 2 thumbs and can follow simple instructions, you can do wonders for your relationship and be giddy and passionate like teenagers again just by using these simple techniques like thousands have already. Okay, how do you get started texting the romance back into your life? How much for the Text the Romance Back 2.0 system as featured on Rachael Ray, and including dozens of done-for-you texts for both you and your man to use, plus my patented romantic texting formulas I promise you've never heard before. Now honestly, this is the only program like this in existence, so there's nothing to compare it to. So let's just think of the alternatives you could try, or that you've tried already, to bring the spark and the romance back into your relationship. You could try planning a romantic dinner. That will cost you at least $100. And if you're like a lot of women, you'll find yourself annoyed at how reluctant he is to romance you, and how he spends all night talking about work or reaching for his phone to check the sports scores. You could try to grab his attention with sexy lingerie. A really nice set will cost you a few $100. And while it might turn him on, it won't really get you the real romance you want so much. Or you could try a romantic weekend away. That will cost you thousands to do right. And even if you do connect on a deep level and get physically and emotionally closer, you'll probably end up right back where you are now as soon as the magic of your vacation is over. Let me ask you a question. Years from now, when you're looking back, how are you going to feel if you could have made your relationship so much better just by pushing a few simple buttons on your cell phone? Not to get depressing here, but most couples in this country just don't make it. They get too busy for love. They forget to be romantic, to seduce each other, to love each other. They drift apart. They get bitter. And all that passion just turns to apathy and anger. How are you going to feel if you could have brought back the romance, the lust, and love? And what if you could have done it all just by tapping out a few tiny messages on your cell phone? It's hard for a lot of women to believe, but having a great relationship, being that couple who everyone else is envious of, is really just about doing a few little things right. As I showed live on television with Rachael Ray, the techniques I teach in Text the Romance Back work very well. And because I want you to experience the results for yourself, I'm going to let you have the full program at a price you're not going to believe. The regular retail price of Text the Romance Back is just $97. Less than one expensive dinner at a romantic restaurant, not to mention what you'll pay for a babysitter and gas, and a lot less than you'll pay to a relationship counselor if you don't get this romance thing handled. If you don't feed the desire you've got burning its way through your heart, if you don't do something to fan the flames of your love. Now, I know that $97 can seem like a lot of money to people sometimes, and I want to take away every barrier you have to getting the romance you deserve. Everyone who's used Text the Romance Back says it's a steal at $97, and my friends tell me the least I should sell the program for is just $67. But I want to make this a real no-brainer for you. I want you to try this material and see how well it works for yourself. That's why I'm willing to let you have Text the Romance Back 2.0 for just $47 today. Plus, if you act now, I'll also give you the audio version of the training at no additional charge, so you can study up while at the gym, in the car, or anytime you've got your headphones. You'll also get the I Like Myself Game worksheet that allows you to massively increase your own self-esteem in seconds. The Text the Romance Back 2.0 crib sheet that lets you skip to any text you want. The Text the Romance Back 2.0 frequently asked questions, where I answer intimate questions from customers and tell you exactly what to do if your texting doesn't go exactly to plan. And you'll get my new Facebook Romance Secrets program absolutely free, a $27 value. Facebook Romance Secrets is a new program I've created that will allow you to seduce your man, or any man actually, using Facebook and social media, and will give your guy ideas that will have you swooning every time you log in. As I say in the course, what you post on Facebook is the story you tell the world about yourself. And in this training, my friend Mike Hill and I will teach you how to tell a story that will have your partner grinning from ear to ear. In Facebook Romance Secrets, you'll discover how to use simple little posts on your man's Facebook wall to rivet his attention and send shivers of anticipation through his whole body. Facebook photos, and how to comment on his pictures in a way that has his friends and family gushing over how you're the perfect woman for him. How to be unapologetically romantic with your partner and have him scheming up ways to put a huge smile on your face. Facebook Romance Secrets is normally $27 all by itself, but I'd like to flat out give it to you just for trying out Text the Romance Back 2.0 today. Just to add it all up, as part of this special promotion, you'll get instant digital access to the Text the Romance Back 2.0 training program, normally $97. The Text the Romance Back 2.0 audio, normally $17. The I Like Myself Game worksheet, normally $17. The Text the Romance Back 2.0 crib sheet, normally $17. The Text the Romance Back 2.0 frequently asked questions, normally $17, and the Facebook Romance Secrets program, both the print and audio, normally $27. That's at least $192 of value for less than 50 bucks. All you have to do to get started is enter your email address and click the big, shiny, inviting Add to Cart button that just appeared below. You'll gain instant access to everything, and we'll be texting the romance back with your man tonight. And of course, you're covered by my no worry guarantee. Here's how it works. Simply order today, use the material. If you aren't blown away, and if you don't get results, just email me or my staff within 60 days for a complete refund. No fine print, no BS. But you really do have to act now. I'm selling this program now for just $47 as a market test, but I'm planning on raising the price or maybe even doubling it in the near future. Listen, I don't want to put too much pressure on you here, but you've got a really simple choice to make. And if you think about it, you've really just got three options. Option one, do nothing. Keep going the way you are now. Keep being frustrated and risk things getting worse because you don't take action. Option two, take what you learned here today and try to wing it with your husband or boyfriend or that guy you just met. Risk making up your own texts and hoping for good results. You can try this, but I can tell you from experience that the chances of you sending the wrong message and getting the opposite result of what you want this way are huge. Or you can try option three. Risk nothing at all today. Grab the Text the Romance Back 2.0 training for just $47 today and line up to be another of my growing list of success stories. And again, all you have to do to get started is enter your email address and click the big, shiny, inviting Add to Cart button that appeared below. You'll gain instant access to everything, and we'll be texting the romance back with your man tonight. I sincerely cannot wait to hear about your success with the program. Thank you so much for your time. I've been Michael Fiore. Still here? As you can imagine, I get a lot of questions with all the national attention I've been getting. So let me just answer some of the most common questions I've been asked about Text the Romance Back 2.0. Question number one, How quickly will I get Text the Romance Back 2.0? Great question. Text the Romance Back 2.0 is a digital download. What that means is, the way it works is, you enter your email address in the box right down there. You click the Add to Cart button. You'll be brought to a shopping cart page, a checkout page, kind of like what you see on Amazon.com. You enter your credit card information, and then you're brought to a page where you can download the program directly onto your computer. That means you can actually get the program within 2-3 minutes of right now, if you actually grab it. What I like about that is it means you don't have to wait days for the box to get to your front door or something like that, right? You can actually get the material right away. You can then transfer it onto your iPad, your iPhone, whatever you want to do with it. It also allows us to give you a lot more material with the program because we don't have to worry about, physical products or things like that. What this really means is that you can just start using the material much more quickly. Many of the women who grab Text the Romance Back 2.0 get the material, read through it very quickly. We've had many emails from women saying they stayed up all night to go through it. And then you can start using this stuff with your husband, with your boyfriend, with that guy you've been chatting with online, whoever it is, to get results very, very quickly. No waiting, no being frustrated by that. If you want it, you get it right away. Question number 2, I'm not in a relationship right now. Can Text the Romance Back 2.0 still help me? Yes, it definitely can. The original version of Text the Romance Back 1.0, was really very much focused on folks who were already in a relationship, folks who were married or who had been coupled for some amount of time. When we first released that program, we got a lot of emails from men and from women who said, Michael, this is fantastic, I love this material, but I'm divorced. Or Michael, this is fantastic, I love this material, but I'm not with anybody right now. Can this help me? And so what we did is we added an entire section to Text the Romance Back 2.0 that's just for single folks, teaching you how to use the core concepts and the texting formulas and the texts you get in Text the Romance Back 2.0 if you're single. If you just meet a guy at a bar or you meet him online,